Hello everyone and welcome to my Monday afternoon 1 minute forecast. I'm meteorologist Hunter Binstock and we're going to start off with a look at that satellite and radar. Now looking at satellite and radar right now, a lot of clouds out there this afternoon. A couple areas of that spotty sunshine, but over a lot of clouds. And it's not really impeding our warming too much this afternoon. Temperatures are actually really starting to climb. We're already in those 40s up to the northern border region, getting into the 50s as far north as Sydney, 51 at Sydney, 50 at Harvey, getting into those warmer 50s a little further south, 54 for Bowman, 56 for Heading, so a all-around warm afternoon. And looking at those lows for tonight, in the central portions of the state, they might not even get below freezing. We have 32 in Bowman, 32 in Flasher, 33 for Dickinson, 29 in Bismarck. So it's going to be a relatively warm night. We're still going to be in those 20s up in the north, however. And our highs for tomorrow are going to be a similar story as they were today. 40s and 50s widespread, maybe even a couple of isolated 60s to the far southern regions of the state. And then as we look at our 10-day temperature trends, 50s and 40s is really the name of the game for the next week or so. But coming into that weekend, Friday we have a cold front that's going to work its way through the state. And as we look through the next couple of days, it's going to be our coldest day on Sunday, fall back into those 30s, but warming period right after it. So we're going to have some up and down temperatures here in the next week ahead, but overall not going to be too cold. Looking at wind speed and direction right now, anywhere from 10 to 15 miles an hour for majority of the state. Couple of isolated ones out there that are getting a little bit faster. We have 23 in Sydney and 18 in Minot, but otherwise 5 to 15 miles an hour. 16 in Dickinson, 5 in the capital city, 8 in Linton. So a breezier afternoon, some locations bordering windy. Now looking at our wind gust forecast for the next couple of days. This afternoon, those 15s and 25s, 25s and 30s, and some isolated areas of those 30s and 35s. Now as we look towards Tuesday morning, winds are going to calm down, but as we roll into Wednesday, we've got another system going to be working its way through, just a little wave that's going to cause some increased lift, maybe some precipitation chances. We'll talk about those in a second, but also some winds. So some 15s and 25s and 25s and 30s will work their way across the state. As we roll into Thursday, winds will calm down one more time, and then we've got that system coming in for the weekend, which is going to give us those really widespread winds. So we're going to have a really windy weekend this weekend. Looking at precision cast for the next couple of days, just some in and out clouds this afternoon. As we push into this evening, however, into Tuesday morning, might see some scattered rain chances, and if those locations that are right around the freezing line, they might see some isolated pockets of freezing rain. Nothing really too heavy. It's really going to be light on the precipitation. There's not a whole lot of moisture associated with this working through the state right now, and we'll have some more rain with that Wednesday system. But make sure to tune in to KX News at 4 because I'm going to be going over our rain and snow chances for the weekend coming up, my full forecast.